Hi there, fellers. How you doing? All right, Boo and I are back. Well, I'm back. Boo hasn't made too many appearances on this channel. Really. But you know what? She's a house dog. She really is. It's so hot. It's this is the end of July, and I'm more than ready for fall to get here. I think I'm at that age in life where I don't even want to see summer. I know you kids probably love summer, and I used to, but I'm ready for fall. And couple reasons that the heat is so, I can't tolerate it much anymore, although I always mow in it and everything. I can't wait for fall decorations. Halloween is, I have to say that Christmas is my favorite holiday, but Halloween is it's right there. It's a close second. I love Halloween so much. Last year I got to really be creative, and I did all these decorations, do-it-yourself decorations for Halloween. I never did show you, but this year I really, I'm going to show you all of my decorations that I have made, the Kraken tentacles, and I might make another Kraken tentacle. They look awesome. They are so cool, and they actually stay up this time. But I can't wait for that video to show you everything that I made. Graveyard, and it's cool, and I will make some more stuff this year too. But the biggest reason why I like the fall so much is it's because I get to go to schools. It's the start of the school year, which I know you kids are so excited about getting back in school, right? But I actually am excited whenever you get to go back to school, because I mean, that is the best part of my job. It's getting into schools and talking to you kids. And so I just, it's been a while since I've been on YouTube, but I wanted to give you a little update, tell you what's going on. This was a fun summer. I didn't get much done. I already had book 6 written. I've been trying to go over it, but I've been distracted. I've been seeing Tom Osborne a lot this summer. He's a former football head coach at Nebraska University, and he's a legend. He's just one of the greatest college football coaches in history, and I've been able to spend a lot of time alone with him in his office. He's autographing copies, which we sell at our Kraken bookstore. If you're a Nebraska fan, you can buy an autographed copy of his children's book, I Believe in You. But here's something cool to happen this summer. Whew, boo. Okay. I know it's boo because it's just, well, the cat's over there, but anyway, when I was a kid, I had all these action figures, these toys, and I was into, toys were different back then, and there was no internet. We just watched after school cartoons, which is only a couple of them, He-Man and G.I. Joe, and there was some other cartoons. But then really Saturday mornings was when you could watch all the cartoons. And looking back, it still wasn't that many cartoons compared to what you have today. I loved He-Man. And apparently when I was a kid, my brother's friend had a younger brother. He was about 5 or 6 years older than me. And I let him borrow some of my He-Man figures. And I guess I forgot about it because I was spending some time, he's a neighbor of mine now, and he told me, hey, I feel real bad that I didn't return your action figures that I borrowed when you were a kid. I had no idea what he was talking about. But he let me have my pick of all these action figures. Look at these. He-Man action figures. If you don't know what He-Man is, it's just a bunch of muscly action figures, masters of the universe. But I got a lot of He-Man figures back. Okay, yeah. And then I was a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan in middle school, and I remember one time I had some pretty cool collectible coins, like silver dollars and stuff. And I didn't have any cash, and I really wanted some toys, Ninja Turtle toys. And so I went to Walmart with, I probably shouldn't have done it, but I took my envelope of these coins that were, I don't know how valuable they were or are today. But anyway, I bought some Ninja Turtle characters, some figures, Bebop and Rocksteady. Those were cool guys. Anyway, I got some Ninja Turtle figures from my friend, and then it pays to clean. Okay, that is something I've learned over the years, and being organized. And I had lost these figures from years ago. I was cleaning out my parents' barn, and at the top shelf there was an old box. And I lost these Simpsons characters, these Simpsons action figures, Krusty the Clown and Dr. I can't remember his name. He's a psychiatrist. I can't remember his name. And what's his name right here? I haven't seen The Simpsons in ages, but it used to be really funny. But had some Simpsons characters that I found in the barn. And so I've got like this sack of all these, action figures. So this is He-Man right here. This is what he looks like. Prince Adam, I think, is his name. But whenever he raises his sword, he turns into He-Man. Never worked for me. Whatever. But it's so cool to find some old action figures, or to have a friend give them to me, because that's what happened. And so it's just neat to get that part of your childhood back, because I had so many Star Wars action figures, the originals, when I was a kid. I don't know how, I didn't have them all, but I had so many. I almost had all of them. All these ships and sets, play sets, and of course I sold them all at a garage sale. My mom wanted me to sell them at a garage sale, and I think I got like $5 out of it, and then I go to some antique mall 30 years later, and one action figure is like worth $500, and so it's heartbreaking. But yeah, so if you have all these cool toys, if you don't play with them anymore, that doesn't mean you have to get rid of them unless your parents tell you to. But you just set those suckers aside in a box and just keep them somewhere for a long time. And when you get older and you open that box, it'll just be like opening up a treasure chest. It'll be so much fun to see those old toys. In fact, my daughter, who is now too cool for Peppa Pig, Peppa Pig and all those old Disney, they're not old, but Disney Junior characters from the shows from maybe 6 years ago, 7 years ago. That's another thing about me. I love Disney Junior, and I love Nick Jr., Peppa Pig, and Jake and the Neverland Pirates, and Henry Hill the Monster. There's some others. Anyway, I love all those shows. And here's another fun fact. If I'm on a school visit trip and I'm away from the house and I have to stay in a hotel, sometimes I will, in my hotel room, I will find Disney Junior on TV, and I'll just leave it on in the background because it just kind of, it's kind of like comforting to have that stuff on in the background. It makes me feel like the good times whenever my daughter was real young, and she's 8, but whenever she was just a little toddler and she was watching that. I just like those old TV. I keep calling them old, but those TV shows, they're not old, trust me. But that's one thing also that I really like to watch is Disney Junior and Nick Jr. as well. So my plan is to, I don't know if I can pull off daily updates. That would be so cool if I could. Be fun. But I switched jeffersonnap.com from this other website that I was on called Facebook. I moved it to YouTube. jeffersonnap.com is now my YouTube channel because I think I can do a lot more with that. I can keep you informed if you care about what's going on in the publishing world and the writing world and school visits, and I'm looking forward to posting quite a few. Hopefully every school visit that I go on will have just maybe a little bit of a interaction at each school that we can post on the YouTube channel. So I hope you are doing okay. I hope you had a good summer, and Book 6, The Empty Throne, that wraps up the Kingdom at the End of the Driveway series. We have to get that thing done. We just have to get it out. The illustrator, Tim Ladwig, he's a little bit backed up with a lot of work right now. He did get most of the back cover finished, and it is terrifying. It is a scary looking cover. So he has to change that up to where it won't scare the pants off of you. Because it's pretty frightening right now. I can't show you. I won't show until it's all finished. But we have to get the cover done. We have to get the illustrations, and of course I have to get the story, the words revised, edited, and then give it to a professional editor. And then it all has to be formatted. And I know none of that stuff sounds interesting. It all might have just flown over your head. But there's a lot that goes into a book being published. And so if you can hear all that weird noise, that's Boo down at my feet. A pug just can't be quiet. A pug has to snort, snore, lick, other things. But they're just not quiet animals. And so, but they're cute as can be. Anyway, that's what's going on. More projects are in the works, and when I say in the works, I mean right in here, but they will get done. So hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching.
Ay, ay, ay.